Hello everyone and welcome to my review of the Antec P180 Mini ATX case or Micro ATX case. This is a very high quality case, Micro ATX case I got from eBay at a fairly decent price, and it's in pristine conditions because the seller who sold this to me said he couldn't use it because he has a full ATX board, and this case is actually designed for micro ATX boards. I will show you later. So basically you can't just fit in a standard sized ATX board into this case because it was designed for micro ATX main boards only. And so he sold it, he put it up on eBay for a fairly decent price. Also took over the shipping costs, so it didn't cost me anything to ship it over to me. Very decent guy, very nice guy. And so yeah, I have it. Yeah, the Antec P180 Mini. This is the white version. There is also a gunmetal version similar to the one I have down here. This is a Antec, very nice case by the way. This is a Antec 280, and as you can see, the gunmetal finish on this one looks awesome. This is of course the white version, and I kind of like Antec cases. I'm a big fan of Antec cases. In my last video, you probably saw me unboxing the Lian Li case, very silent, very high quality case. But yeah, I would definitely say Lian Li cases and Antec cases, you can never go wrong with them, especially the P series of Antec cases. They are built in such high quality. So yeah, let's show you the case and talk about it, and I will also put in a micro ATX board later on. And I will be building this PC here for a friend of mine who told me he wanted a very quiet PC, not so much into gaming but more into video editing. So yeah, I decided I would pick this one up for the price I got. It was almost a steal really, and it's in excellent condition because I told you the seller who sold this to me couldn't use it because he was using a full ATX board, and this is designed for micro ATX boards. So yeah, here I will show you the case. As you can see, it's very high quality build. I mean, if you're going for an Antec case, and I don't even think those cases are built anymore. I think they were discontinued. But you can still find them around eBay, and I think the price new for this was like 90 euro, I believe, like around 100 or 90 euro. And for that money, this case is definitely worth it because you can never go wrong with a Antec P100 series case. Trust me on this, guys. I have the case down there, it's excellent. So yeah, I will show you how it looks. Here in front we have this solid front door, comes with those ventilation shafts over here and here in front. Down here you have your external SATA, then external SATA port, then you have this tiny little dot here is like the power light, I believe. I think down there on my P200 there you can see it, it lights in a blue, there it is, it lights in a very blue light, very nice looking. Then, so this is over here in this case, then we have external SATA, right? Then one USB 2.0 port over here. This one is for your microphone in, so you can plug in your microphone in this one. And then you have your speakers down here. And of course another USB 2.0 over here. So very cool design, similar to the 280 down there. When you open this up, as you can see, it's very nice quality build. There is no panel for this one, but I don't really need it since I will slide my DVD drive in there anyway. So as you can see, the door is held by two magnets over here and down there, and they will snap into place, as you can see. So, and the cool thing about this door is you can push it all the way back, as you can see, because there is a two clamp design on this one, so you can push the door all the way back and you have access to your front. As you can see over here, you have a drive bay for your standard DVD, Blu-ray or whatever drive, and there are two more at the bottom. You can mount your DVD drive down here or up here. So at the left you have your ventilation, and the cool thing about it is you can mount two fans in front, I believe 120mm fans, and if you push it over here like that, you can open this one up, and there is a dust filter down there. You can switch it and wash it, and you can mount a 120mm fan here, and at the bottom you can also mount another one. Just open it up like that, and there is your dust filter, and you can take them out, and it looks so cool. I show you. So yeah, Antec it's really quality manufacturer when it comes to cases, and also when it comes to power supply. So yeah, and down here you have your reset switch, which is a little bit hard to press if the door is not opened, and here you have your power button. So yeah guys, this is how it looks. Looks fairly nice. Oh, also I forgot to mention, I believe the power switch is actually here. This is the hard drive disk. If this one lights up on the door, there is this tiny little crystal or glass, and it will actually light up inside, so it will looks really cool at night. Yeah, so this is what you get at the front. Here at the top we have a huge 200mm fan underneath it. I will show you once I open up the case. And yeah, it's in white, and it has a very nice metallic finish to it. So yeah, similar to the case I have down there. Okay, when you go back, I will show you the back. Let's put the camera down, and I will show you the back of it. Yeah, so at the back, as you can see, over here we have a very cool switch for the internal coolers, which we can regulate at 3 speeds, like low, medium and high. If I switch this little tiny switch here, I don't know if you can see it, I can actually decide the rounds per minute the fan will spin, and so I can make it quieter or blow a little bit faster. So if I have a lot of hot air in there, I can speed up here from the back of the plate the rotations of the coolers, so which is really impressive. Right, and down here we have the back mounted fan. I think this is a 120mm one, and this one over here is a huge one. I will show you when I open up the case. Back here you have your standard back panel for your motherboard, and as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, please make sure you actually have a Micro ATX board, because this is a ATX Micro ATX case, and as you can see here, you can only mount up to four hardware. You only have 4 hardware slots back here for mounting a Micro ATX board. And as with all the more ventilation over here, and as with all Antec P100 case designs, the power supply goes at the bottom of the case, of course. So let's open up the case for you and show you the insides. So you just have to open. Oh yeah, thumb screws, they are very nice, but with all Antec cases, they are standard nowadays, or with all high quality cases, they are pretty much standard. You just unscrew them and put them aside. So then you pull it back. Comes off really easy, and I will show you a little bit how the inside looks, and also look at that. Look at how high quality build it is. It comes with its own dampered material. I mean, it's very solid. It's not heavy, but it's a very nice solid material, and it's ultra quiet. So I mean, if I would install some Noctua fans inside this case, it would be a super silent case. And this is also the purpose of this PC build. I want to try to make a silent PC for my friend who isn't into gaming that much, and he just wants a nice quiet PC. So yeah, as you can see, it's very nice, very high quality, as expected from Antec. All right. Oh, before I forget, let's have a look at the measurements for you guys who are interested into how much this, how tall it is and whatnot. I will measure the case for you as I did with my Lee case. The thing is, I will measure in centimeters since I'm in Germany over here, and in Europe we usually measure in centimeters. So for you UK guys, or for you American guys over there, sorry if it comes as a confusion, but I have a meter mass over here and I will show you the dimensions. So this case actually is in length, let's see, it should be around 45 centimeters, as you can see over there. It reaches out to 45 centimeters in length. Let's line it like there. Yep, so that's 45 centimeters in length. Let's see the width. Should be around, let's see, that's like a 21, exactly 21 centimeters in width. So it's 21 centimeters in width, 45 in length, and the height should be, I will measure it right now, the height should be like, let's see, 44.5. It's 44 point, there it is, 44.5 in height. So we have 45 in length, 21 in width, and 44.5 in height. So yeah, as you can see from the measurements, this is a Micro ATX case. It isn't, you can't just fit in a full-blown ATX case inside of there. And let's take a look inside. Here at the back you have a very quiet, very nice 120mm fan, which connects to the switch back here I showed you earlier. You can, there it is. It's very nice. Even if I'm spinning it with my finger, I can't hear it. So it's a very quiet one. And I'm also having two of these spinning right now into my 2100. As you can see back there, I can barely hear them. So Antec builds in some very nice quiet fans inside their cases. And at the top here, I don't know if you can see it, we have a massive 200mm fan. This is a custom fan and it looks awesome. This is honestly one of the biggest fans I ever saw built in a case, and this one will cool down your case to a science. So I'm very impressed with how this one looks, and wow, even if I'm blowing it with my fingers, it's so great, it's nice. And of course it's also connected to the switch back there. So yeah, here you have your, what is that? That's the manual, I believe. Yep, it comes with this manual. Let's put this down. You have your external SATA connector over here. Here you have your USB 2.0 connector. This one goes into your motherboard, of course. It's also labeled with USB 2.0. Back here you have your second USB, or this is your audio, external audio connector for your front panels. Back here you have your connectors for power, reset, and so on. Pretty standard stuff. On your Asus cases or Asus motherboards, you can plug this one into a kind of a adapter, and this one goes into your main board. At the back you can see here you will mount your Micro ATX board, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, this is of course for Micro ATXs, so you won't fit in any kind of full-blown ATX cases in there. It has actually four slots over here, so you can mount your maybe your graphics card and a few expansion cards, but nothing more excitement. So here what I really like about Antec cases in general, as you can see, the inside is divided into two compartments. Over here you can build your PC, or you can mount your motherboard, and down here, separated by this compartment over here, now you can see there is a door you can open up, and you can route your cables through there. And yeah, what I think it's patented or not, what I like about this the P100 series of cases, or P series of cases by Antec, they always go with this design. So you mount your power supply down here, and it's completely separated from the back, which means the heat from the power supply will not go into the upper part of the case, and the heat from the upper part of the case won't even touch the lower part where the power supply is mounted. I love this design. It's in almost every Antec case there is, and of course it's also in my 280, which I have opened up over here. So as you can see down there, there is my EVGA G2 power supply, and here is my motherboard, and as you can see, it's in every case. So very nice design. They stick with it, and I love it. I love it very much. So yeah, over here you have your drive cages here with this little tiny ring, which is held down by a piece of plastic. You just open up this thumb screw over here, and you can actually take out the drive cage, or let's see, it just pops out, and it's very nice. Look at that. You can mount up to 3 hard drives in there, and those little tiny rubber grommets over there, you just slide them in vertically, your hard drives, and it slides right back in. Very nice design, very awesome. So you don't have to mount them in and open up the case. You just take out the cage, mount your hard drives, and then take it back in, connect it to your SATA connectors, and you're good to go. Same here, down here with another cage. Just open that one up, and you can, it's very nice. You just open it up and it comes right off, and at the back you have a little tiny compartment where you can fit in all your screws or cables or whatnot for your future builds, and it's a very nice one, very nice design. Look at that. You just slide in your hard drives or optical drives down here. You mount, I would show you. Let's put this back in. So yeah, really great design over there. Then here at the bottom you can put in 2 more DVD drives if you're into burning discs or something like that. And down here I think we have more stuff, which screws and stuff like that. Down here, as you can see, you can mount, the compartment is completely separated, and down here are some very nice rubber grommets, so you can rest your power supply down here. And as I mentioned, it will be completely sealed off from the top compartment of the case. Yeah, and down here you have a removable dust filter. You can just take it out, wash it, and then place it back in, and the lower compartment will keep your power supply really cool. And yeah, it's a fantastic design. Let's have a look what we got inside this tiny little package over here. So yeah, basically I believe more stuff for the case. This looks like a mount for your floppy drive if you use one, or anything else, and maybe a card reader would fit in right there. Then you have a lot of screws. So yeah, I'm very glad the eBay seller gave me this package, because when you're buying cases on eBay, always make sure they come with all the screws, because some of them are custom made and you don't want to have missing screws or something on a high quality case like that. Same one or on the Liam Lee case, I had all the screws. I was so happy, so because that one had a lot of custom designs. And those things over here, you can mount them at the side of your DVD drive or your hard drive, and they will slide right into the case. I don't know if I can show you real quick. So this is like a bracket. This one will fit into the side of your hard drive or your DVD drive, and then you will slide it in like that over here, and it will, or down here, sorry, and it will stay in place because there are some rails down there, see? And you get a lot of these. So yeah, nice. And also you get cable ties, I believe, and this is, I think, a compartment for your yeah, you can mount actually a 2.5 device on this one, and it will slide into, I would think it will go up there or down there if you're mounting a card reader or something like that, you know. So yeah, I think that was about it. Yeah, for the price I paid for this excellent case, it was very much worth it. I will set up the PC, install all the components, and yes guys, I thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions regarding this case, or if you have any other questions regarding video games or stuff like that, please feel free to ask me. Drop by my channel, and drop a subscribe, a like if you like, comment, because I'm always happy to reply and to keep the community going, you know. So yeah, this was my review of the Antec P180 Mini white version. Oh, long name right there. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, bye bye.